And I'm going to hold you accountable if you start acting like a fool in the free world. $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On October 5th, 2024, officers responded to a criminal mischief call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officers made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated he woke up, realized his tree had been ran into, checked his surveillance, and observed the defendant's motor vehicle collide into a tree traveling at a high rate of speed. The defendant appeared to get out of the motor vehicle, walk in front of the motor vehicle, and then proceed to get back inside the motor vehicle. The officer observed tire mark damage in the landscape leading up to the tree, damage to bricks around the tree, and damage to the tree itself. Damage was approximately $200 for the brick and grass and $2,500 for the tree.
Tell me, what time of day or night was this? Is this in the middle of the night? Do we know that alcohol or any kind of drugs or anything played a factor in this?
Your Honor, this took place at approximately 2 in the morning, and one moment I can see if there's any alcohol involved.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I don't see any, Your Honor.
let me ask you this. What kind of priors?
Your Honor, he has previous, well, actually, I believe he still has open cases in Galveston at 2024 with unknown dispositions, a DWI, collision causing damage to a motor vehicle, and a UCW out of Galveston.
Just 3 open cases in Galveston?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Haddad, did you see this? We're talking about Mr. Hodges here.
Mr. Hodges, Judge, for me, check.
He has an open DWI, UCW, and perhaps something else. Also, Alex, if you can run a license as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Judge, I do see that, yeah, this is held, so it's open. Yeah, just checking the TCIC, it looks like there are 3 pending cases open.
The third one besides DWI, UCW, what was the other one?
Collision involving damage to a vehicle, approximately $200.
I'm taking off.
It looks like it is their Galveston's version of an FSGI. It's just called.
Now we have another one.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Mr. Hodges, I take public safety extremely serious. And if I find that you become a danger to my public here in Harris County, I'm telling you now, I'm going to light you up. Do you understand? I am taking away your privilege to drive. And you will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me that you're not going to drive. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Do you understand? I am also giving you a curfew so that you are not out in the middle of the night. The other thing is this, is that you have 3 open cases in Galveston. It's only a matter of time before they learn about them. And when they do, they're going to revoke all of those bonds and issue 3 warrants for your arrest. So, as it stands now, do not drive. And I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm going to test you like crazy. If I find that you're using, I'm going to revoke your bond, deem you a public danger, and I'm going to make your bond so high that your head will just combust. Do you understand? GPS monitor, curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., waive the fee, no drugs, no alcohol, random urinalysis, and no driving. What do you do for a living, Mr. Hodges?
I'm an electrician.
We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. Heed this warning. If you drove here, you may not drive home. And the worst possible thing you can do at this time is get into a car and drive, because if you do, you're going to stay with me for quite a while. Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. You will get to Victoria, sign a reset, then you'll get with pretrial, and then we'll see you later. When you come back, have a lawyer, Mr. Hodges. Don't be a danger to my public. Do you understand?
Sure.
I would, come on. I'm not going to bite.
No, I just.
So I want you to understand that I'm not going to lift the protective order, because all things in the protective order are things that he shouldn't do anyways. And I'm going to hold you accountable if you start acting like a fool in the free world. You start acting a fool, I will take the free world away from you. And I will do it in a second to protect every person of Harris County. I don't know what kind of relationship you guys have, but if it's the one where you're constantly butting heads, I would be very careful, because in this court order, you're not allowed to threaten, harass, use any person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. And you need to understand that conduct in and of itself can violate this court order. So if I go like this to you, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. And it's enough to put you in jail. And I'm going to tell you now, you pick up a new case, you threaten, harass, or do anything to anyone here, you will not get any more PR bonds from us. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
So life is such that you should never have to live in fear. And if you do, all you got to do is let them know. And then there's only one place he'll end up. I don't want to talk about the case.
Yeah, no, no.
The only thing I want you to understand that there is an order for protection in your place so that you are protected.
Is it a no more type of business?
No.
Okay, 'cause
So-
my business works for my business, and, we're married, so it's like, we didn't know about that, so I didn't want, we haven't seen each other because we didn't know what was going on, so my business has been closed, and I do home health care. My patients have been out of a caregiver because,
And so what I'm going to do is no threatening or harassing,
Okay.
and we will allow contact, and I will take the residential restriction off. But I want you to understand that if anything happens,
Yeah.
right? Any kind of arguments and any threats go around, any kind of assaults, anything like that.
Yeah.
He's going to end up back in custody. I've also ordered him not to use alcohol or illegal drugs as well. And you're going to be randomly called on to take a test. If you fail to come up here and test, then your bond's going to get revoked.
I
Do
understand.
you understand?
Yes, sir.
No alcohol, no dope from any source. Cakes, candies, foods, gums, energy drinks, NyQuil, Listerine, I don't care. No means no. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay. We've given you a lawyer. Mr. Soros is representing you. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with him. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, likewise, we'll issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you have any questions?
Sir, I do not.
Do you have his cell phone, Greg? You do?
I have my client does not currently have a cell phone, but
How are you planning on
complaining witness
communicating?
does, the complaining witness does, and hopefully,
My wife,
Yeah, his number is in my phone, so I have two numbers on my phone, his number and my number as well.
Stay in contact. Do you understand?
I understand, sir.
Okay. All right. We'll have you sign a reset and we'll get you guys out of here. Okay.